was once a poster car. As a kid, I loved it. But today on Autoshots, when I saw it after many years, I realized it's grown. The biggest change that I see on the front are the missing split headlamps. As a whole package, the Octavia looks amazing, especially with those chiseled lines coming into that grille. And trust me, the VRS version is on its way and the fanboys are going to love it. What we have here today is the top of the line L&K variant with a 2-liter petrol engine that produces 190 horsepower and 320 Nm of torque. This is the only engine option you would get with the Skoda Octavia. It's more than enough to compete with all the SUVs you could buy in the price point. From the front, you get these bi-LED headlamps with the adaptive function, which means they will turn while you turn the steering. Down below, you get parking sensors, you have a fake grille around the fog lamp, but you do get a real vent. The Octavia gets a coupe-like design with those chrome accents that highlight it. Skoda says this car has a drag coefficient of 2.4 and this is complemented with these aerodynamic wheels. They don't look that great, but Skoda says they do save some fuel. And I think in today's times, that's very important. At the back, you get this huge badging, which makes sure it reminds you it's a Skoda, not a Skoda. And my favorite bit are these tail lamps with this dynamic swipe indicators, like that. Unlike the Audis, you don't get fake exhaust tips. And I like it that way, because you either do it or you don't. You don't fake it. And if you had to swipe, voila! You can open this electronic tailgate. You get 20 liters more space than the previous generation, which makes it 600 liters of boot space. And like classic Skoda fashion, you also get these nets so that you can manage and arrange all your luggage, which is simply clever. Simple and sober, absolutely classy. Leather all over, soft touch materials at almost every touch point. This is the best seat to be in the Octavia. You have adjustable steering, electronic seats with memory function even on the passenger side. This digital cluster, simple and clean with minimal graphics. I like that. The big screen here is also impressive, offered with a Canton sound system. Trust me, this 11.1 speaker setup sounds amazing. You also get wireless Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and it does show directions on the main screen. This modern and minimal design has sacrificed physical rotary knob for these touch sensitive controls here. In the back seat, the Octavia is superb. I mean, you will not have a problem with space. You get these extra cushions to give you enough under-thigh support. You have enough leg room. Even with a sloping roofline, a 6-seater will not have a problem when it comes to headroom. This Octavia is wider than the previous generation, which means you can easily carry 3 people at the back, while the person sitting in the middle will have to adjust because of this hump here. But if 2, then you can use this particular armrest with integrated cup holders to get comfortable. And let's say you're going out for a fishing trip and you want to carry some long items, then you can access the boot and carry some fishing rods. This brings me to the things that I don't like about the Skoda Octavia. Number 1, the steering wheel. Number 2, the armrest. Number 3, the fan controls. And finally, connected car tech. I mean, Skoda says simply clever, but you don't have clever features on your phone to operate your car. Questionable, right? Not everything is bad. Let's talk about the things I like about the Skoda Octavia. Boot space. You fold those seats and you get access to 1,555 liters of boot space. That will surely put some SUVs to shame. The washer on the reversing camera. You get lumbar support also for the passenger seat. That's amazing. Knurl finish on the steering knobs and also on the gear switch. Feels premium. Finally, umbrella holders. You can get umbrellas from Skoda and use them when it rains. As soon as you get into the Octavia, you realize how easy it is to put those 190 horses down to the road, especially at those highway speeds because of that torque being available at low RPMs. It's very easy to get up to speed in this Octavia. This 2-liter petrol is the only engine that is being offered by Skoda right now, and it is mated to a 7-speed DSG gearbox. And we all know how DSGs are. They are quick, efficient, and when it comes to speed, they shift pretty quickly. Now the question comes reliability. This gearbox is completely new, and to keep you covered, Skoda is offering you 4+2 years of warranty on the whole transmission, which is amazing. The suspension is set on a softer side and it does an amazing job of soaking bumps. Also, the steering is light, but it is not as responsive as the previous generation Skoda Octavia. While the whole setup of a smoother transmission, softer suspension and a lighter steering works very well for family vacations, city driving, or even driving on bad roads. And I guess that is what Skoda has designed this Octavia for. If you want something sporty, then I ideally would say wait for the VRS. It's coming soon. You may feel disappointed that this car does not get the 360-degree parking camera while parking, but it has park assist, so Skoda's got you covered there. Now, apart from everything, Skoda told me that they've done some kind of a research which told them that 90% of Octavia users never use the sunroof, so they didn't put a sunroof. Well, I think they should also do a research on how hot India is, because how can you miss on ventilated seats on a 28 lakh car? Not possible, right? So that's one big miss for Skoda Octavia. With competition like the Camry and the Civic dead, the Octavia right now competes with huge SUVs that offer way more features. It does offer you more comfort, but still, it makes this car look overpriced. If you are somebody that wants to enter the luxury car segment at a strict budget, this is the car to go for. The interiors offered in this car are better looking and modern than the Superb. From our research, we figured out that people who entered for the Octavia have gone for the Superb. Was this Skoda's actual plan? To sell more Superbs?